Okay, greetings folks. My name is Mosha, okay? I prefer to be called Mosha. And the reason I'm brandishing this gentleman's photo is because I want to talk about a disease that he also has. And I was watching also a video from Africa where they were speaking about all the celebrities in Africa that has these incurable diseases, according to so-called incurable. For me, they're not incurable. I've been at this many years. And so I made a video to reach out to all of those people that has these diseases, especially sickle cell anemia, to reach out to me. All I would need them to do is just to pay my ticket to Africa, pay my rent for 1 month, because I would only need a month to come there, and then could go back and follow up with them. Just pay my rent for a month for my business. It's not expensive. It's cheap because I'm in a Caribbean country. And so pay my rent for a month, pay my ticket, put me up, and feed me. I don't eat. All I need is certain things. I don't eat. I hardly eat. If they can do that, I don't need any money. I don't need payment for it. I just want to prove to the world one thing. I want to prove to the world a statement that I heard made about sickle cell anemia. But before I get to that, I wanted to say to all of those people, if anyone watching this video know of anyone that has sickle cell anemia, and I have a very famous vlogger that will come with me, and we'll do a video from the beginning and a month later. Any disease that these people have in Africa, with God in front, with the Most High Yahweh in front, I could help them. I have no doubt, because I've done it before. I've helped a lady from Ukraine that has about 8-9 diseases that she's been going to doctors for many years, and none of them could help. She paid $2,000 to one doctor, and he couldn't help her. So I was able to help her with one of the major problems she had within 9 days. I've helped another little boy completely with the help of the Most High in front, reversed his sickle cell anemia. Every 3 months, they had to be taking him to the hospital, to the emergency room, to clean his blood, like the dialysis machine. And why did they have to clean his blood? Because it's full of acid and junk from the food they was feeding this baby. There's another little boy that he has like polio, not fully polio, but he walks with a very strange, in his hand, he's like half crippled. He also had asthma. I get rid of that for him. There's another lady with tumor. There's so many, so I don't want to waste the time to get into that. All I'm saying is, I was watching this where all the celebrities, most of these celebrities got struck down with these diseases, and they felt hopeless. They're going to Europe, spending all this money, and nobody can help them, and they have to come back home and get worse. Now that don't have to happen. I promise you one thing, that if I can get there, somebody can get me there and sponsor the program. I'll prepare protocols for them. In 1 month, you will see what happens. That's all I'm gonna say. And if anyone doubt me, if you're serious, just test me. Give me a test. I have a video out. I have several videos, and I'm gonna mention one of them later. But anyway, what I wanted to say is, especially the celebrities with sickle cell anemia, I'm telling you folks, I'm telling you, I'm not bluffing, I'm not playing around, I'm not doing this for attention, because I hardly want my face on the internet, but I couldn't help it sometimes. If you know anyone that has these diseases, you give me a shot and you will see what happens. So anyway, I want to make this video because there's a statement out. I don't know who made that statement, but it's been going around all over the place. And here is a statement that I think is ridiculous and stupid, and it's a lie. And this is what they say. They say God gave so-called black people sickle cell anemia to counteract malaria. This is nonsense. Why would he give you one disease to fix another disease? Don't make sense. You understand? So I'm gonna tell you what sickle cell anemia is, what I've found. And I'm not a doctor, so this is only for informational purposes only. This is my experience because I've been through a lot of illnesses, And the Creator has given me, He's put me through these. I don't know if it's to make me, give me the answer to these diseases or help me to cure them. But all of these diseases I can fix because I've fixed all of those problems you hear on the TV, on the internet. I've completely reversed them for a lot of people here. One of them is a little boy that's 6 years old in the Dominican Republic. He's a friend of mine's baby, 6 years old, and he had sickle cell. In Spanish they call it falsemica. So when I found out, I told them that I could help. And people was telling her, don't listen to him, blah, 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 and all kinds of nonsense. You know, our people don't have confidence in us. So she said, you will watch the video. She said, Moshe, my dad told me not to listen to them, to listen to you. And she said, I'm glad I listened to you because my son is alive. As a matter of fact, you can watch the video. I'm going to tell you the name. It's go to Moshas Reggae Lounge, or you go to Moshas Reggae Lounge, put in Moshas Reggae Lounge, completely reverse my son's sickle cell anemia, and it'll come up, and you watch the video for yourself. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's not a put on. I didn't set this up. I can prove it to you. So what is sickle cell? I think she said, I don't remember how long she said she had it. But you were not born with sickle cell anemia, because God, if you were born with it, I mean, listen, this is my words. This is what I've discovered, okay? I'm not a doctor. You go to your doctor and get all of the consultation you need from them. I'm just giving you my information and what I've learned. Sickle cell anemia, what I found is, when a woman, especially when they say you're born with sickle cell anemia, when a woman is about to give birth, or when she gives birth to the baby, the placenta beats like a heart, it throbs for like 30 to 60 minutes. Why is that? There's a reason for that. The reason for that is that it's still doing its job. What is the job of the placenta? The job of the placenta is to filter toxins and poisons and all of that so it doesn't get to the baby. You see these things happening physically, but you don't know what it's doing, okay? The placenta is doing that to filter out toxins, so it goes out. A woman's intestine is about an inch or so longer than the men to facilitate this process. She's a magnificent specimen. A woman is not to be treated like you. She's to be respected. A woman is to be respected. So the placenta filters this, right? So 1 month before the child is born, right? There's either 300 pints or quarts. I don't remember. I have to go back into my research notes. That filters from the mom to the baby. Now, whatever is in that mom, whatever diseases, whatever toxins, whatever stuff is in her, is going to go to the baby. So the placenta's job is to filter this out, so he has clean blood. Your blood is life, okay? The blood is what keeps you alive, because the blood is what creates, the blood is the foundation stem cell. The blood, if you have good blood, you create, the blood will create healthy organs, healthy cells, because that is what becomes, the blood is what becomes organs and cells. If it's not clean, it's not going to happen. So what happens? They clamp the umbilical cord too early before this process is complete. If this process is not complete, all the toxins that went from the mom through the blood that circulates at the final stage of child's birth remains in the child. And the child's organ is very delicate. It's not developed as yet. Its immune function is not as strong. So what happened? This toxin circulates in the baby and damages cells, because acid, his body is not efficient enough to handle all of these toxins. Back in the day, you know what they used to do? What my family, what I know they did, the midwife, what they call midwife, they never cut umbilical cord. They put that baby next to the mom for a week to 2 weeks until the umbilical cord literally falls off. Right? Like, you know, like a fruit on a tree. Like a fruit on a tree, when it's ripe, it falls off. It's ready. Don't pick the fruit before it's ready. All right? Because it won't get fully developed and you will missing some of those nutrients. It's the same thing in child's birth. Yeah, as a matter of fact, everything you see happening in medical science right now, they copied from the human body. the sprocket that they use to that's in a car engine that rotates with the teeth, it's coming from the sperm. Okay, it's coming from the sperm, because if you look at the sperm under a microscope as it swims, you will see a sprocket rotating and the tail swims. When that sperm hits the egg, a spark of light is created. A spark of light, a flash of light, boom, like the light I'm going to tell you about. It hits it, then there's a spark of light, and then a drop of blood is created, right? So back to the baby. If those toxins are not getting out because the umbilical cord is clamped too early, what you're going to find happen is those toxins remain in the child. And anybody who understands anything about biology knows that acid and toxins are the worst. It's really acid, because what the body always does in most all situations. For example, if you are fat, the body is creating fat to neutralize acid. If you were maintaining water, the body's creating water for that purpose, to neutralize the acid. The body creates, leaches minerals to neutralize acid. If those minerals are not excreted from the body, they become stones, and then can cause all kinds of diseases, strokes, heart attack, you name it, plaque, all kinds of stuff. So when they clamp this umbilical cord of this baby, the placenta can't do its job. So the toxins remain in the child and damage the cell. So what happens? If the cells are damaged inside of the blood cell, in the cell you have carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen. You have others, but those are probably the main ones. When the oxygen atom is out, when the oxygen is out and the carbon atom is out, then you're going to have a problem. Any compromise of the cells is a problem. They're going to start breaking down, and they look like a deflated tire or a balloon, and they can't move, because energy, in order for anything to move, it needs energy. Everything in the universe needs energy. And where is this energy coming from? It's coming from the electrons. Where is these electrons? Electrons mean electric or light, okay? There's a statement that says, for where there's light, there is life. For life is light, and light is life. So the driving force of this light is a chlorophyll molecule, right? Which it literally pulls light within its cell. Okay, it's like a basin. It's like a sink. Imagine your sink. It pulls the light within it. All right. So light is life, really. So it says, for where there is light, there is life. For light is life, and life is light. Okay. So light is everything. In the beginning, God says, "Let there be light," and there was light. In the scriptures, it says, there's a statement that says, if your eye be single, your whole body is full of darkness. But if your eyes be full of light, your whole body is full of light. What is this light they're talking about? They're talking about the light. For example, you can see that the life of everything is light. And you see that in the manifestation in the fall, right? When the trees loses its life force from the sun. As the sun disappears, the leaves of the tree starts to change. It goes from yellow to brown until they fall off the tree, because they're losing the electromagnetic energy of the sun, right, which carries this life force. So the plant uses this electromagnetic energy of the sun and convert them into chlorophyll. The chlorophyll, the green stuff that you see, is a molecule. That molecule is magnesium, which is the identical substance of your blood. It's the same. The blood of a plant and the blood of human is the same, except in the center of the plant is magnesium. In the center of the blood is iron. So when they tell you you need iron, it's not necessarily iron, my brother and sisters, okay? But where do you get all this stuff from? It's coming from light. Well, how do you get light? You cannot pull light within yourself eating the junk you eat. You understand? You have to change that. Now, I want to reach out to anyone that's sick with sickle cell, especially celebrities. I know they're not going to listen to me. And the reason, I had a friend that died of sickle cell. He had it for years. And I didn't know that. I didn't know until he died of it. And I could have helped him a lot. All I'm going to say is a lot, because I don't want people to take what I say and go turn it into something against me. But all I'm saying is this: sickle cell anemia is not a gift from God to cure malaria. That's nonsense. And I want you guys to test me out. I have a vlogger that will come with me, and we'll do a video from the beginning and a video at the end of the process. So this gentleman, what his name, Tiki something or another, I don't know, Tiki Barber, if anyone knows him and he wants to test me, I can help him, and I won't charge him a dime. What does he have to lose? Just pay my way. Just do what I say. Has nothing to lose. There's another rapper, I forgot his name, that has it. But you go watch my sickle cell anemia video. I already mentioned it. Once again, guys, peace and love. One love. God bless.